Hello.
Hi.
Do you know what this building is?
I am New York State DOT. It's a state office building. There are many different agencies in there. DOT
Okay.
is one.
Okay. That's the Department of Transportation?
Correct.
Thank you. Well, we'll go there. Let's do the town hall. Then we'll be back. Look at the sidewalk. Oh, Glory, she's a little beat up. She still waves high. She still flies high. Must wear mask. Recreation. Transactions. Hi, how are you? What are you offering?
I'm sorry?
What are you offering me?
Nothing?
Yes.
Help?
Yeah, with what?
Building permit?
Is that what you guys do in this office? Oh, no.
Are
I
you
don't need a
looking for
building.
something in particular or?
A water fountain?
I don't know if we have a water fountain.
Oh, she got me. Oh, she's gonna get me water. That's beautiful.
We don't have water fountains themselves, but right around the corner in that door there, there's like a water jug.
Okay.
So I can give you a cup for the jug. I don't think there's any cups over there.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care. Kristen was very friendly and very cordial and very nice. And she gave me a cup. Because I be walking. I'm walking, guys. They fucking labeled everything. Their own personal labels. This hand sanitizer smells good. It smells like oranges. Hi. You gotta stay hydrated. Kristen Taylor. She's a planner. Eric Holman, he's a planner. Assessing. Hi, how are you? I was, can I get your name so I can know who I'm speaking to?
Nara.
Nara, nice to meet you. What do you guys do in this office?
We review the values of properties and handle exemptions and stuff.
Oh, what do you mean by exemptions?
If people own property, if they're entitled to an exemption, if they're a veteran or a low-income senior citizens or something like that.
Okay. You guys are ready for Thanksgiving, I see.
We are festive. Can I help you with something?
No, I was just wondering what you guys doing in this office.
That is generally what we do.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the Christmas decorations.
Christmas will be fun.
Yeah, it always is. Thank you, I appreciate you. How are you? This is the director of It. He directed that movie It with the clown. Just kidding. Dad jokes. He's the director of IT. Look at these people. I wonder what they're doing. Supervisor. He's a supervisor. Hey, how are you? That's interesting. The water department. How are you? Ooh, they got candy. Town of Poughkeepsie. Receiver of taxes. This is the mail room. That's where the mail will be.
Charlie, prepare a ball runner.
Hi, how are you? What are you offering?
Do you need something?
No, you said, can you help me? I was saying, what are you offering? What do you guys do here?
We're the town hall.
What do you do in this specific office?
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Guy. What's your name?
Well, the sign right above you tells you.
I can't read.
Pardon?
I can't read.
Okay. We're the receiver of taxes.
What does that mean?
We receive taxes.
Oh,
We take payments. Pardon?
okay. What's your name?
What do you want my name for?
You asked me my name.
I didn't ask you your name.
You said, who are you?
Well, it's not usual for people to come in with a camera and asking who am I and what do I do here.
Why not? Why's that?
Not?
Yeah.
Go down to the supervisor's office.
For what?
The supervisor's office. If you have questions about town hall.
I could just ask you.
We've told you.
I was asking your name so I can know who I spoke with. This is my experience in town hall. It's my first time ever being in town hall.
Okay, can I use the camera?
So I just want to know who I'm speaking with.
They're really cool. The receiver of taxes.
And what's your name?
The receiver of taxes' name is Kelly Tremper. Right
Hi.
there.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you are?
I'm Guy.
Could you shut your phone off, please?
I
Yeah.
can't. Sorry.
Why not?
Because I'm working. I'm
Doing
working
what?
on something.
Doing what?
I'm working on something.
And you need permission to do that in the town hall.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do. Can I have your credentials and who you are and what you're doing here?
Can I have yours? You approached me. I can't read. I was just telling you.
I won't show it to you until you put your phone down
Why? Why's my phone the issue?
because you're recording. Mhm.
Okay. Why is that a problem?
Then if you're not going to cooperate, then I will have to ask you to leave our building now.
You mean
Yes.
my building?
No, this building.
You say our building. Like this
No,
is
not
my-
yours. The building, the town of Poughkeepsie building. All right.
This is my building too.
But if you're
Right.
not, but you shouldn't be recording.
This is the town of Poughkeepsie's building, right?
Exactly.
So it's my building.
Excuse me.
You should be nice to me, ma'am, and not be rude. You're not being nice. You're being rude. Where's the supervisor? She wants me to talk to the supervisor. She doesn't want to give her name. Let's go to the supervisor's office. I try not to disrespect older women. So like, you know, like I let them talk. I try to be respectful and cordial. Oh, this is open. Hello? Nobody's in there. I don't know who she's talking to. Ma'am, is your supervisor available?
Not at the moment.
Do you know when he'll be available so I can speak with him? Or her?
You need to make an appointment.
And how would I do that? Just when I thought they were passing, seems like they're failing. There's always one person. Can I ask you a question? Can I speak with you?
Can I help you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Is the supervisor available?
He is, but he's not. He's gone for the day.
Is there anybody I can speak with? That's
About what?
This lady was extremely rude. I'd like to find out how I can make a complaint.
Well, the supervisor's her boss.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I asked him to put the phone down and stop recording without getting permission.
And I respectfully declined that, and you was extremely rude to me.
I asked
This is
you
the
to
town
please-
hall, ma'am. This is a public building.
I understand.
Yeah,
but
This
it's
is a
not for
constitutionally
recording.
protected
But
activity.
But it's not for.
I have the Constitution of America. I have the right to record in the public building.
Go back to your office.
You as a public worker should know that. Even if I didn't have the right, it's about being courteous and respectful and being cordial. You was
But you shouldn't-
extremely
you
rude
can't
to
be
me.
recording in town
I
hall.
can record as much as I want in town hall. This is the town hall. I'm
Okay.
I'm
You
a,
can't go in the office and just record anybody.
I didn't go in the office. I've been in this hallway the whole time.
Why? What's the reason behind it?
No, you
What's the
did
reason
go
behind
in-
what?
You went in the supervisor's
That door
office.
is wide open.
What,
No,
what's
it's not.
your reason?
That door is open. It's not locked.
Sir,
I understand.
Sir.
Okay.
what is your reason for recording?
Why not?
I'm asking you a question.
Do I need a reason to record?
Yeah.
Why?
People just don't usually walk around and record.
Why not?
Because they don't.
I have a First Amendment right to
That's not what I'm
record.
asking you.
Yeah,
You just basically walk around.
because I'm working on a story on the
That's
city
the
hall,
question I'm asking.
and I mentioned that. I said this is my first time
That's what I'm
ever in
asking.
town hall.
And you
This is
said
my
you-
this is an experience. This is my first time ever in town
That's
hall.
why I'm asking why
and
you're
she
doing
was rude. The two ladies over there was rude. You come off a little bit rude.
I'm not
You know.
rude, I'm just asking why you're here. I'm not,
Why
I
not?
don't think we-
This is my town hall.
See, that's, first of all, you said you're doing a story on the city.
I am
This
working
is-
on a
this
story,
is
but
a
why
city.
not? Even if I wasn't working on the story, why
Because
not?
People get intimidated when people
I don't know
come
why.
out on video.
Why?
So if I followed you down the street, you wouldn't be intimidated if I held a camera
No,
watching you?
no.
Then
If I was in my private property, if I was at home and you was recording me, then maybe. But if I'm in
With all
public,
the-
no.
With all the threats that people have had in buildings.
No, I'm
people
not.
get very
I'm not a
cautious.
threat, sir. I came here very peacefully. I didn't
I'm not
speak with
saying
nobody.
you are a threat. You're not listening to me. You have a one-track mind. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to you.
People get threatened with what goes on.
I don't
when you see
understand
them
why.
going out there, because people go by.
Then they
You-
shouldn't work in
I've
the
been-
public.
No, you're wrong.
They should go work at Walmart or something.
No, just
Yeah.
because people get threatened, because.
Why would you work in a business that you feel threatened by? This is the
because
public. You
it's
deal
not
with the
normal.
public.
I've been on the town board for many years.
Mm-hmm.
You were the first person to ever come in and walk up and down the hallway.
Which I have the right
saw
to,
you
right?
going by- I'm not saying you don't have the right.
Okay.
I saw you going by, I thought you were talking on the phone.
No,
Now
no.
you're video and taping people.
Right.
People get threatened because they don't know what you're up to.
I don't
You know,
understand
people in
that.
today's day and age get very
Then they
nervous.
shouldn't. Then they shouldn't work in public
No,
if they get
no,
easily
no.
threatened. Yeah. Why would you work in public if you get easily threatened
Because-
by a guy with a camera
They don't know what
in
you're
a
up to.
town hall?
They don't know what you're up to. Nobody comes in.
So you could come up to me peacefully and ask me, not rudely. If you feel threatened by somebody, why would you come up to them rudely? If you're threatened by
I
them,
don't know why they're rude. That part I don't know, but for me to ask you, the Spectrum News comes here, they call and say we're coming to town hall. They let you know.
Mm-hmm.
When people wander around in today's day and age with what goes on in society, they get nervous to see people wandering around. You know,
I don't
like,
think they shouldn't work in public. Then
No.
it's not a good feel for
They
them.
should, because
No, if you're gonna get nervous
if
from
it
a
was
guy
a
with a
school
camera,
district- if it was a school district and you're walking around and there's kids in school,
I wouldn't do that.
it's no
This is
different.
it is different.
No, it's not. People get nervous in today's society, what's going on.
Well, that's children. There's no children here. You know what I mean?
There's been town halls where there's been, I'm not gonna use the word shootings, but that's, people get nervous about what goes on. These are.
They shouldn't work in public then. If if you're nervous, you should, for your nerves and for your your spiritual sake, you shouldn't work in public.
People come in and there's an issue, and people are nervous of what goes on in society. They look to see what's going on.
And that brings me back to my point. Like, if you're nervous of somebody, why would you approach them rudely?
Yeah, I wouldn't have approached it at all. I would have them call me.
Right,
I would come out
right,
and talk to you because
right.
I don't believe in,
Right,
not
right.
confronting somebody to have a conversation.
Right. I want her name, please.
Who's?
I would like her name. I
Right.
would like to file a complaint. She was extremely rude to me.
Well, I'll talk to her. She happens to be my secretary. I will talk to her.
Okay, can you please inform her
Yeah.
to approach the public?
How are you, sir?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good.
Are you an officer?
I am.
Can I get your name and badge number,
Yep,
please?
Sergeant Orser, Town of Poughkeepsie, 343.
Nice to meet you.
How can we help you? What's going on?
I'm just working on a story on the town hall, and a few of these workers were extremely rude to me.
Okay.
So I was trying to file a
You'd be
complaint
the
with
one
him.
to address that.
And I
Right.
brought that up. I said, people in today's day and age get nervous.
Yeah.
People walking around, it's not a normal
Sure.
thing to have people videoing, and he thinks that they just shouldn't work here. And I'm like, that's not.
What I was saying is, if you're nervous,
Mm-hmm.
why would you approach the person that you're nervous about rudely? You know what I mean? And if you're nervous working in public, then you shouldn't work in public.
So what else do you have to do here for your story?
No, I was just going up to every office, just wondering what. I've never been to a town hall before. It's my first time, so I was just wondering
Well, my suggestion would be, if you're going to do something like that, you should probably make arrangements ahead of time. Okay, so that's where the problem is when people get nervous when you show up and you just record, because it is a place of business. So what you probably should do is call ahead of time,
But-
discuss it with the supervisor or somebody here, and then make arrangements, an appointment to come speak with people. You know, what
I mean, that would be nice, or I could just come in and walk around.
Okay.
That's available too, right? I'm
Well,
just saying.
it is
I'm not
available,
trying to-
but if it's disrupting their work and they deem that it's disrupting their work, then it has to stop. Okay, to show up and make an appointment's a different story.
Well, I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm disrupting anybody's
that's
work. I'm
up
just
to
in the
them.
hallway.
But that's up to them to determine, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
as
don't-
I said, it's, people get nervous that you're the first person, 18 years I've been here, that's walked around, said Spectrum News comes, they wanna do a story, they call. Say, I would've taken it office to office, you wanna know what was going on in every office? I would've taken 2 hours out of my day and taken anywhere.
What I'm saying
I would
is,
sit
and
down
what my point is that me as a citizen of the town of Poughkeepsie have the right to just come into the town hall and see what you guys are doing. You guys are public workers.
Nobody's stopping you from coming to the
Right,
town hall,
right,
but
right.
most people come in.
You're saying that I should, it would be nice to make an appointment,
It would
right?
make
But I
more
also
sense
have
to
the
me.
right to just come in as well.
Well, think about it. If somebody just showed up outside of your home, yes, they have the
Well,
right.
that's
They have the
private.
right to show up and record, but from the street.
Right, from
But
the street,
But
right.
wouldn't you rather have a head?
I will
up
come
so you're
cordial.
aware?
I will come respectfully, like, may I ask what you're doing? How you doing,
Well, if
officer?
there's anything
Can
that
I
you
get your name
felt-
and badge number,
If
please?
there's anything that you felt was
Can I get your name and badge number?
It's right here.
I can't read.
105.
That's like I was telling them. I never read.
1005 New Charlie.
Thank you.
If there's anything that you felt was disrespectful or not proper, the supervisor will deal with that.
Can you just stand this way?
I'm
I'm getting nervous with you behind me.
That's fine.
No, and I said it to him, the one he told were that were disrespectful, I would talk to him.
Okay.
You know.
Please, please, because even if whatever the case may be, it's about courtesy and respect. You work for the
No,
public,
and as I told you,
Yeah.
and the other end of courtesy and respect is
Right.
what goes on in the world today.
right? Well,
Most people
that's not
walk-
me. I'm
not
just.
saying it's you,
But
but
they
most
don't
people
know.
walk into town hall, they go in, they
Well, you
pay a
approach.
bill,
I'm
they
a
leave.
public citizen.
Yeah.
It's just courtesy and respect, and this is a constitutionally protected activity.
So
This is the town hall.
Is there anything here today that you gotta finish up with? That
Oh
they can
no!
assist
I mean, I still haven't even seen the whole building.
You
I was
want,
just.
I'll walk the whole building here.
You can, if that's what you want to
Yeah,
do,
if
you
wanna
could.
go,
You have the
wanna
right to
see
do
what goes
that.
on, I will sit and tell
I'm not
you.
hearing no malicious intent.
We don't think you are.
No,
I'm
and-
just,
no.
I'm just a public citizen. I've never been to a town hall before. I'm documenting and working on a story.
And if we can help facilitate that where it's not making other people nervous because they're not sure who you are, if you're walking around with the supervisor and he could assure them, no, everything's fine, that's a different
I
story.
would just love to walk freely in the town building. You know what I mean? Like without no babysitters, nothing. I'm not bothering nobody.
Well, but also what you have to understand.
I just went up
is
to the building.
Each one of these offices is a place of business for them, and if they're on
Right,
telephone calls,
right,
et cetera,
right.
who knows what they're discussing? If they're discussing people's personal business, et cetera, they might not want
Well,
you in there
that's-
recording at that time. So what you really need
That's
to
really
do.
their job is to keep. If it's
What-
private information, it's their job to keep it private, not my job.
Well,
You know what I mean?
How can they do that if they're sitting at their desk and you walk in their office and you're recording
Why
while
wouldn't
they're on the telephone?
if it's
et cetera?
like you see how this is a private office, but the door is open? I believe that's like a reception area. Like I'll walk.
Now the doors are-
I walked there and I just stood there. I was waiting for the supervisor. Nobody came out, so I left.
Well, he's here
I don't
now.
go into no restricted areas. Everything I go in is publicly accessible. You know what I mean? I'm not here to impede business. I'm not here to
So-
bother nobody. I'm just working on a story on the town hall.
He's offering to walk you around.
If he
Will you do
wants,
that?
he can do that. I mean, I'd rather just walk freely in the town hall without
If
a,
you
su-
want to know
without
what's
a
going on, I
babysitter.
told you, I would take you to every office and we could sit down and talk. I don't feel intimidated by anybody, but I told you, with society today, what goes on today, 99% of people walk in this building, come here, they either pay a bill, they do their business, they go and they leave.
What's the
fact that
difference
there's-
between coming in the building, taking care of your business, right? Coming in the building and asking a question.
You can ask a question.
And that's all I did.
It's a question.
That's all I
no
did.
problem.
And the lady came up to me extremely rude.
Well, again, I didn't hear
Right,
her side of the
right.
story, but if she's nervous, if
Right.
she's uncomfortable on camera.
So I have business in this building. It's a constitutionally protected activity, which is considered business. So that's my business.
The problem is when
first
people
time we
wander
met.
around the building, as I said, it makes people feel uncomfortable.
I don't know why. I'm
Because
just
people don't
a
wander
young
around this
kid
building.
with a
People don't
phone.
wander around this building. People come in, they get their stuff, they leave.
I would think, like,
Well,
let's say,
you said you were uncomfortable immediately when the
Well,
officer was standing there.
he has a gun.
But other
I don't
people,
have a
but
gun.
other people aren't.
he has a gun, a badge, mace,
So
everything.
certain
So
things
that's
are uncomfortable to
threatening.
you, right? That aren't
A gun?
uncomfortable to others. Okay, that aren't uncomfortable to others.
I'm not going around standing behind
It's
people.
not like he's standing there holding his gun. Okay, there's a difference. okay?
Look, I mean,
So
look
some
at him. He
people
looks
Some
scary.
people are
He got the
uncomfortable
slick
with
back,
directions.
you know?
No.
So do you want the supervisor?
Sure. If you want, I don't want to take you away from your business. I know you're pretty busy.
No, is there something that you want to know about town hall?
I'm just, gathering information like these posters, going up to different sections, just asking what they do in
If
this
you want,
building.
I will gladly, even if it's the hallways, I'll walk with you if you want to know what's
Is
going
this
on. what
is
the
this
meeting-
is this where the building ends on this floor?
It's just from there to there, and that's the meeting room.
Okay.
And then down there is the town clerk and receiver.
Can anybody join in on a town hall meeting?
Yes.
Can the public come in?
Yep.
And will you be able to record those town meetings?
Yeah, come here,
Right.
I'll show you how that's done.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, thank
That's what I'm
you.
saying, I will gladly show you what you
Right,
wanna
right.
know. I mean, because there's stuff that you ask questions that you don't know, that I'm more than free to tell you.
And what's your name? I'm sorry.
Jay Baisley, I'm the town supervisor.
Jay
I'm more-
Baisley, nice to
more
meet
than
you.
willing
I'm
to.
Guy.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna go down, I will show you that part.
Sure.
And we'll be fine.
Okay,
We'll be fine.
good?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
actually
all right,
good.
very
Yeah.
good. All right, thank you, Supervisor.
Thank you for respecting the
You're welcome.
Constitution and respecting your oath.
We don't have
to
any
the
problem with that.
Constitution.
We're
Right.
here to facilitate
Right.
that, okay?
Right.
As long as
so
everybody's
since
on
you
the
was
same page,
cordial,
perfect.
I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
Perfect,
What I'm doing is
awesome.
a First Amendment audit. So I just go into public buildings to exercise my First Amendment
Yep,
right to
and you're
record.
entitled to that, okay?
See if our public workers respect our rights. See if our
Absolutely.
officers respect the oath that they took to the Constitution. You guys were extremely cordial, and I
Perfect.
appreciate it.
Yep, we
You know,
appreciate it, too.
some of these public workers, they need to be educated. This is a town hall, it's a public building,
Yep.
and the public has the right to come in
Sure.
and record and check up on our workers. You know, so that's all I'm doing.
So you're getting, I think, a next level of cooperation where the
No,
actual
right,
supervisors
right,
will
right.
walk your
Yeah,
ass.
but
Hey,
the-
can't do
you know that lady was extremely rude to me.
No,
You
I'll
know,
address that.
right? I hope so. Just want to educate your workers on the First Amendment.
Thanks, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
If you need us, let us know.
Stay safe.
Take care.
Yeah, just educate your workers on the First Amendment.
Yeah. No, it's
And the
not-
right to
it's not
record.
even that. You know what?
This
No
is
offense.
beautiful. Look at
You
this.
You deal with, older clientele people, and they get intimidated. Like I get people come to my office and they'll yell, and it's like, guys, calm down, because you know
Right.
what? No
It's
offense.
de-escalation
Yeah,
techniques,
exactly.
you
And
know?
you know what? I own my own business besides this. This is
Right,
not my only job.
right,
I own my
right.
own business. I deal with it. This is our meeting room.
This is beautiful.
We meet here. Town board meets here. The zoning board, the planning board meets here.
And the public could come in
Yeah.
and record
Yep.
the town
Yep.
meetings?
During the pandemic, this room was closed.
Right,
But we
right.
went to Zoom meetings.
Oh.
All our meetings were held on Zoom, on these cameras, on those
Oh, that's
TVs.
nice. Look at that.
And you can
That's
meet,
new.
all our meetings are also on YouTube. So
Okay.
you can watch all our meetings on YouTube. And if you
Okay.
come to a Zoom meeting, which now, we're one of the few towns that we can do Zoom and live.
That'd be
Like you
nice.
come
Like
in and s-
hybrid, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, and you see the way they're set up out there now?
Yeah,
We try to keep the
that's nice.
public limited to how many. We only get,
And you elect these officials?
yeah, all
They're
the,
elected?
all the seats during the town board members are elected.
Okay,
Then there's-
awesome.
Then there's a
Awesome.
planning board and a zoning board that meets here also.
You should be on one of these. Are you on one of these?
This is my spot. I'm the
Nice.
supervisor. I manage this meeting.
Nice,
This
nice.
is our iPad, which does the Zoom meeting, and we have
Nice.
IT. But we also, all our meetings are televised live.
Oh,
They're
nice.
televised live on the cable channel, and I think it's FiOS right now. They're not on Spectrum,
Okay.
but they're on that. They're on
Okay.
Zoom.
Yeah, I just wanted you, because she was asking me for credentials and like press credentials. Can you just inform
yeah,
her
I'll
the
tell-
First
yeah,
Amendment
yeah.
that we,
That was
every
my secretary
citizen,
asked that?
the lady every citizen has the right
Yeah,
to.
no. I would
We
never
are the
ask you
press.
that.
That's the
Yeah,
First
no.
Amendment, freedom of
Yeah,
the
I
press.
would never ask you for that. But
So
no.
she's like I don't know what department
I saw you
issues
walk by
press
and see
credentials.
Nothing. I'm not. No. Nobody,
Right, right. No, you
nobody-
was extremely cordial
Yeah, nobody
from the
offends
get.
me at
Right.
all, but you know, even they get nervous because what goes on in the world today? They're nervous of who's.
Well, the
wandering
world has.
around the
There's
building.
always been things going on in the world,
But
right?
The last few years it gets a little strange, but we've been closed for so many years.
Well, the NSA records us illegally all the
Put it this
time.
way.
I'm just a gentleman.
We're talking.
Uh-huh.
It's on your phone. You'll probably get a thing next week about how to record people because the phones. I swear they know more than we know.
Right,
We
right.
hold a conversation now about telephones, and you'll have a telephone head on your phone. in
Right.
25
Yeah,
minutes.
that's.
Yeah.
I'm telling
No,
you.
I get it.
The NSA
Believe me.
spies on us
Believe me,
forever.
As I always say, what's that stupid Alexa thing?
Yeah,
I said, that
she's
thing is watching
listening.
You more than
She's
anybody
listening.
else.
Her and Siri, they're listening
Yeah.
together.
If you ever want to watch our meetings or partake,
Maybe you can have like a meeting or like a memo on the First Amendment, because First Amendment auditors are huge now, where they'll go into a public place and we exercise our. See, I exercise my rights peacefully. I try not to impede business. I try not to be She's an older lady, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful
they
to her.
get intimidated,
You know,
because no offense.
I was intimidated by her the way she came up on me, like, "Who are you? Let me get your press credentials."
Protected me. No.
I'm like, "Ma'am,
Yeah, no.
ma'am,
Yeah, no.
like,
Yeah, just because you're video, I mean, they get.
right."
I mean, nobody knows. I mean, it's a weird world today. I mean,
You just never know, so
Yeah.
be respectful, be cordial.
Exactly.
You know what I
own my own
mean?
business, and
Right.
believe it or not-
I could be hooked up to the president of the United States right now live,
Well, he's
and
sitting
he could be watching.
Yeah, no,
And that's how
nobody
she-
intimidates me. I mean,
But she's your secretary. She kind of represents you, so maybe she should be
and
more.
all I ever hear about her is how cordial she is. You know, you walk by.
I guess
you walk by
I
with-
caught her on a bad day then, or maybe the camera threw her
Or
off.
she gets nervous. You walk.
You
by
would
with
think
that,
you would think for the camera you would act more cordial and respectful.
Well, I thought you were
but
on
it
the
was,
phone. You
No.
go by and somebody goes, what's that guy doing? I said, I don't know, I think he's on the phone.
Yeah.
See, I'm oblivious. I've had
Right.
people come up here and different things have happened.
Mhm.
They've called the fire department because they saw white powder and something's like, are you kidding me? This is town hall. I said,
Right.
And I always say, people only come here for many small reasons. You either come here to pay a bill, pay your taxes. Nobody wants to be here unless you get married, because we can marry you here also.
Okay, awesome,
So
awesome.
that part there,
And what's that building across the street?
that's actually the New York State DOT.
That's a public building as
Yeah,
well, right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna go there
As
as
far as
well.
you get in there, is you get to the door.
You can't go. You can't walk around the building. It's not a public
No.
building.
When we go in, they make you sign in, and you have to have a meeting before they take you anywhere. Even when we go over there.
For real?
We go in, we have to show ID, and we sign in, and they take, like a lot of places.
Wow, you gotta waive your Fourth Amendment to get in that
They don't
building?
let you wander around, they let you go to the door.
Search and seizure?
Yeah, they actually have a guard at the thing. We used to have, no offense.
They take
we used to have
they take your amendments.
Yeah.
They take your rights away everywhere they can.
Yeah.
I like that you guys don't waive your Fourth
No.
Amendment. You shouldn't in a
But
town hall.
My son is actually a trooper in another
God bless
state,
him.
and they went one day, and he come in to visit me, and we're laughing,
Uh-huh.
because he said, I just came from somewhere in the city, they were in a court somewhere, which
Uh-huh.
may be a little different. He goes, the security we had to go through, and he goes, up here, I can
No, it's
walk right in and
crazy,
see you
right? Because
guys.
this is a
I
town
go,
hall,
I know.
so it shouldn't be
It should be as friendly as it can.
and open
as
to the public.
Protected as it can at the same time,
Mhm.
because you don't know, I mean,
Well, that's why you guys have panic buttons and stuff. You see
Yeah.
how fast the cops responded, so that's
somebody
good.
must have called him. I mean,
Yeah.
I noticed I didn't call him because.
No, it was the other
I would
gentleman.
address, you don't intimidate me. I don't,
Right.
I'm not that kind of person.
I mean, I'm
You know,
soft toned as
Yeah,
well.
but
I'm
don't get me
extremely
wrong.
respectful.
I have my own business. I've been in there alone at night, and someone
Mhm.
walk in the door. I'm like, it's 9:45. Am I safe or am I not? You know,
Right.
you wonder. I mean,
Yeah.
as the old saying, your hair goes up on your back.
Mhm.
But, you know,
But it's
you'll-
about it's courtesy and respect. You don't just
Yeah.
if you're threatened by somebody, you don't
Yeah.
come at
and I
them
would have
threatening.
appreciated
You know.
if I was there,
Mhm.
it probably would never happen.
Right.
because
Right.
I had gone down the other hallway, and you know, if I was there, she probably would have said, Jay.
I can. So rather than me filing a complaint, can you just?
Oh,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
have her apologize to me?
I'm absolutely,
Please.
absolutely going to tell her, you know. Yeah,
Would you
wanna-
ask her if she would
Yeah,
apologize
we'll
to
go
me?
talk to her, yeah.
Thank you so much. Just remind her to treat the public nicely, no matter, even if you feel threatened, you know?
What is your name?
Guy.
Nye?
Guy.
Guy?
Yeah.
Come on out.
Did you want me to follow you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Joyce, all he's doing is going around the building, taking pictures. I understand you get intimidated.
Well, I wasn't, the town clerk, the tax office called me,
Yeah, well-
and they were upset,
Yeah,
so,
Nobody should be upset that somebody can walk the building, you
okay.
know. So we shouldn't be, we shouldn't be asking for credentials. We
I
could ask
did.
him why he's here.
I
You
did.
know, and in most cases, I'm alone, you know, you're alone and I'm not alone. I understand you can get nervous and stuff, but, you know, we should basically apologize for him for basically, I'm not gonna say threatening, but taking the wrong approach. You know, you are, and I've told Guy many times, you are very overwhelmingly nice, whether somebody comes in here
Right.
screaming or yelling,
Right.
you're good, you know, but no. We should apologize to this guy, so.
And I was very nice to him when I asked him for his credentials.
Yeah.
I said, may I ask who you are? And he would not tell me.
Yeah,
And that's what I said, okay. I said, you really need to leave.
see, we don't, it's a public building,
Right,
we can't ask him to leave.
okay.
Unless
We can
I'm
ask
I'm committing a crime, like
Yeah,
being
unless he's
disorderly
being
or.
rude
Well, he
mean.
wasn't responding to me.
Yeah.
Well, the way you came up to me was kind of hostile.
No,
You
wasn't.
know?
I went up and I said, excuse me, can I help you? And you said to me that
I believe I asked for your name.
I said to you, can I have your name? I had my badge on and I said, first I asked you for your name. I said, can I ask who you are? And you
I believe I
"Oh,
said Guy.
no, you
If
did
I didn't
not.
say Guy, I asked you who you are,
No,
right?
you did not.
But you
said-
approached me, so I believe I said, "Who are you?" Because you approached me,
Right, and I said, I'm a town employee, I work here for the town.
and
you
I said I
wanted-
couldn't read.
You wanted to see, and I didn't want you to record anything.
Yeah.
And that was my personal preference.
Right. I just want to. Well,
Because I
I'm here.
felt-
One of the reasons why I'm here is to educate public workers,
Okay,
right?
and that's fine.
One of the things I wanted to educate you guys on is that there's no expectation of privacy in public. So if you want privacy, you got to create privacy. So like if you didn't want to be on, if I was in here right now and you didn't want to be on camera, then you would go into a private office.
Okay.
You know, if anything that was secure that it's not supposed to be on camera, it's your responsibility to keep that information secure. Because this is a
Do you
public
work for
building.
Yourself?
Yes, I work for myself, right? And what I'm doing is a constitutionally protected activity. This is protected by the Constitution of America. This is the First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Right.
So I don't need press credentials. Anybody, any citizen of America can work on a story and publish it.
And what I
So
try to explain
there's
to
no
them is-
agency that hands out credentials.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my credential would be the Constitution.
Yeah. And
You
you
know.
gotta understand, you know, in today's day and age, the nervousness that people get. Because they say,
No, I understand, and that's why I try not to be disrespectful. One, because you're an older woman, I respect my elders,
I think
right?
it's
especially
better you say
women,
that.
right?
I always get nervous saying that.
Right. No, but, well, you say I'm a gentleman. You gotta
No,
you
you
gotta
say
have
that
a nice
you try to
voice.
be
You can't just be like, yo,
nice.
yeah, you're an old lady. No,
No,
you're
I
an
was
older
talking
woman.
to
You're
you.
beautiful.
No,
Yeah.
and I understand that, but you have to understand that you were down by the tax office. They handle a lot of.
I was just
money
asking
down
them what they do there.
Right.
Right,
They
and I
got
was-
nervous because you're recording, and they've got papers that they don't want you to.
That comes from being misinformed. I believe, like, just, oh my God, a guy with a camera. Like,
But
you work in public, you shouldn't expect. You know,
Right.
us as citizens, we have the right to. I'm surprised that you said in 18 years nobody's came and record town hall.
No.
You know, like college students, high school students working on the
But
paper.
see, if they come,
You know.
I've had college students come, I
Right,
groups
right,
all the time, but they call.
right.
We're
Oh,
coming in.
okay.
And like when you went
Yeah.
down to the clerk's office, you know, this time of year, she doesn't have any money because the season is over with, but I informed, and before COVID,
Right.
none of those glasses were there.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a wide open office, you could actually, you know, if somebody was going in to do something, they could actually reach right over, but during COVID, we put up all the glass.
Yeah, of
So even
course.
this glass window here.
Most businesses put a
Yeah,
glass.
We never had
right,
that before.
right.
So, you know,
Right.
you get, you know, back to the old lady thing, but you get two older women down there and somebody's looking in the window just taking pictures.
And I try to be respectful. She's like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "You should introduce yourself because you work for the public. You should, hey, hi, I'm such and such. How can I help you
Why you're
today?"
here, yeah.
And I was just saying, I just wonder what you guys. I've never been. And I explained to her, this is my first time ever in a town hall. I'm just wondering what you guys do.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I forgot what she said,
Yeah,
but
you know, they think in the normal realm, who the heck wants to come here and see what we're doing?
I mean, it's a beautiful building.
No, it
You
is.
know, we all
It's a
pay
beautiful
taxes
building.
to.
It's nice. I
And
mean,
So
we're
fund
really
this
nice
building.
people, even though I might have come off a little harsh with you, I'm normally not like that. Like,
I try to be
like
respectful. I was trying to. I was just a little taken aback the way you
Yeah.
came.
Well, I guess maybe because I got the phone call from them
Mm-hmm.
and they were like nervous and I couldn't find anybody to help me.
Right.
And then I got a little like nervous and
Right.
so you have to understand this has never happened before. So we
Right.
put our guard up.
Right. That's what I was telling them. Just like if you want to have a meeting or put out a memo, because this is going on all around America. People are exercising their rights. See, I exercise my rights peacefully. I try not to. You know, some people I have the right, and they'll be belligerent. I'm
now, if you
I'm
walked in
peaceful.
here,
So
you walked in this office, which is my office, and said, hey, listen,
Right.
I'm here. I just want to go around, walk around town. Go right ahead.
Right.
We would call people and say, if somebody comes out and you see them taking pictures, doing stuff, don't be intimidated. If somebody there,
Right,
because,
right, let them
you
know, yeah.
You know, we have a lot of officers
because
that are.
you know, like the bottom line is like us as citizens and living. Even if we didn't live in the town of Poughkeepsie, we have the right to go into town halls. You know.
And most of our residents or people that come here, they come in, as I said,
Right.
nobody wants to come here. You're going to get a building permit, you're in trouble, you know, or you're going to court.
But
people
as
that come here,
I'll accept you. I'll take a chocolate chip cookie as a
Help yourself.
form.
listen, I'm going to tell
form
you,
of
before I take this
apology.
chocolate chip cookie, we all started the diet challenge today.
Oh,
so
I
you can
need
take
I
two.
need to be
You can take two.
I need to be on a diet.
Well, join the club because we all started one
And I
today.
have to say, I apologize to you if I was very rude to you because I normally am
Yeah,
not
they get nervous.
like
you know.
that.
And, you know, down there,
Yeah, and they get nervous down there, and when they get nervous, I was looking for somebody to help me,
Right,
and I couldn't find him, and I knew he just walked out the door, so.
right.
like down
I
there,
just
stayed open election day down there,
Right.
right? Just to collect extra revenue and do stuff, just be kind to the public. I
Okay.
made sure I was here that day.
Right.
Because even though it's just two women in the
I'm
office.
just wondering. Do you know where there's a post? Is there a post office around here?
There's one right in Arlington.
Is that far?
No.
Cause I'm walking.
you
I'm not
from
driving. No, I'm
Oh.
from the city.
What the hell are you going
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, which way did you come?
That way. I came from 44.
Did you go over this way and make a right?
Walking, is it far?
No, it's
If
maybe
you,
a mile.
if you walk down, like 50,
Listen, if you
I got
walk
a
this far, you
championship
keep
game
walking.
on Sunday, so I need to loosen my legs anyways.
55 is right over here, Route 55, if you take 55 and you walk the sidewalk down, you'll come to a traffic light.
Okay.
If you cross over and walk down the hill, you'll be on Main Street, okay?
Okay.
If you walk down Main Street to the next traffic light, you take a left.
So
That's
you make it
Raymond
sound like it's 4
Avenue.
miles away.
Okay. I'm
No,
gonna
it's not that
Google it.
far.
I'm gonna Google
Are
it.
you heading back like towards the train station?
I'm gonna go to the post office
There's
and.
one in the city too, if you don't.
Yeah, I did that one day. It was
Yeah.
extremely cordial. It's like the camera wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Because you can record inside and outside of any federal building.
Yeah.
You know,
The
it's
post
just
office-
there's something in the post office called Poster 7 that explicitly gives us the right to record on federal buildings. Plus, the DHS put out a memo
Yeah.
in
That
2018.
post office is tiny.
Yeah.
There's not much room in
Yeah.
that one,
No,
that's
there's not,
tiny.
Yeah.
and if it's like this time of day, it might be a little crowded, so if you
Right.
try to
Well, yeah.
Right.
it's just,
As long as you're not impeding business, you're not causing a
Oh, yeah.
disturbance.
Right.
You have the right to record in public buildings.
no, I was just saying for
You know.
your own,
It's just. a
No,
spot.
yeah,
Their
right,
office,
right,
their
right.
building where their
Right.
spot is probably.
But
bigger than this.
so what I do why I do what I do is to educate,
Yeah.
you know, and to so that we can have accountability and transparency for all, you
Yeah.
know, and through the cops as well. You see, like the cops that came, they're not tyrants. Thank God they're not tyrants. Thank God they honor their oath to the Constitution. Because some cops would be like, listen, you got to go and try to violate my rights.
No.
You
And
know.
He was, and you
So
know, like,
everywhere I've been, the sheriffs and the cops, they're extremely nice,
we
which
have
is
87. Believe
which
it or
is a
not,
pleasant
I don't
surprise.
know them all. So for me.
No,
to
they're
deal with,
extremely
it's always
cordial.
no. And everybody, he was very nice. You know, when
the
we-
sheriffs are really nice. You know, they honor their oath to the Constitution because
They're good. I mean, you get somebody who's going to call and complain because nobody's always happy, but they were good. I mean,
right.
They're cordial. I said, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
they're extremely
I know
cordial.
who they
I
are.
didn't like the guy standing behind me though. So I was just like, you know, you have a gun on, you know. But
Yeah, him I know. Him I've seen. The other one.
can I have your name now?
yes, it's Joyce Longy.
Joyce. I'm Guy. Nice to meet you. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Easy does it, okay? I'll see you
No,
later. Thank
good
you.
luck. Yeah, no, it was a pleasure. If you ever want to come back,
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Okay.
And you want to go and look and actually want to know more,
Right.
you know,
right.
besides just coming.
Well, I'm not walking that far again. I've walked all the way from the city, close by the train station. Yeah, that's a far walk. And these pants
You're
are
walking
pretty
back, you
tight.
got a long walk to go back. Look for the bus.
Hey,
Our
I'll be all
bus
right.
system here stinks, but look for a bus.
You know, in the city, you got buses every 5 minutes.
And you know what? You want to talk about a problem? That's the problem we have up here.
And you know, that's a private entity too, the MTA.
Yeah.
They're private,
Yeah.
strictly private.
Our buses are run privately through the county, but the problem we have up here is if you come from the city, you'll take a bus. People up here that drive cars,
Yeah, you need a car.
they have a mentality that the buses are bad.
Buses are bad?
That's what people think up here. People who take their cars, like my brother.
They don't like the buses?
No, they just they don't feel comfortable on buses, which I don't know why. Nothing bothers me.
Imagine the buses in the Bronx or Queens or Brooklyn. Those buses are crazy.
But see, you get on a bus in the city. I've been on a bus in the city. You'll either get somebody that could be homeless.
It
or you get a
depends on
millionaire.
what borough you're in, because Manhattan, everybody's going to work, everybody's
Yeah.
cordial. But in the Bronx and Queens and like the rougher, I want to say like rougher, you can say rougher because
Yeah.
it's more urban. Like Manhattan is more businessy, you know, everybody's going somewhere doing things. So like you get on those express buses that go across town, you know, it's a lot of business people. You go in the Bronx, you get everybody.
Well, my brother-in-law lives down in Manhattan. And
Yeah.
He thinks nothing to get on a bus anywhere. He'll
Yeah,
park
because
here,
everybody's
get on a
is
bus.
none but business people there. They're just they're taking the bus from cross town because driving in Manhattan is
Yeah, you could be on a bus.
a headache.
You could be on a bus with either a homeless person or a millionaire.
Right,
You don't know the
right,
difference.
and you never know.
They don't care.
The millionaire could be dressing like a homeless person.
Yeah, no.
You would never know.
Some of them do dress that way.
Yeah, because their money goes other
They don't want
places.
people to know that they got money.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's true.
Bill Gates shops at Payless,
Hey, listen.
and his house is completely computerized.
Is it?
The whole house,
Yeah.
from the door to the sink, everything is computerized, and he's
And these people are good. I mean,
filthy rich,
yeah.
like
So if you don't find the
nasty.
post
It makes you
office, I'll look for you
sick.
when I go home. I'll pick you up and give you a ride. Yeah,
Thank you, man.
Just go over that corner, make a right, and it's like the second light. You make a left, and the post office like 2 blocks over.
Thank you so
It's probably
much.
like a 20-minute walk.
God bless you
Yeah,
guys.
have fun.
All right, no problem.
Now, the second question is, can you find your way out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back the same way I came.
Either way.
Thank you so much.
No problem, you're good.
All right. So there was an education today in town hall, which is always a beautiful thing. Always a beautiful thing. Always a beautiful thing. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I might post this whole video because my video editing skills are not that good, so I might just have to post the whole video. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It's a Good Guy Orders. This is a 45-minute video, which is good. That's good. That's good content. I mean, like a good length. All right, man. If nobody told you that they love you today, I do. You know. United we stand, divided we fall. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out Fake Mike Real News, Demanding the Truth, Breaking the Floor, Ordering America, Universal TV, NC Tyrant Hunter, you know, and a whole bunch of other people, you know. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time.